Hard to like.
Hi. Hello, I'm Bob Hanks.
I'm Morgan. little sandwich shop. Best day of my life.
You were like, what?
Hi, hon. I'm Darla. This is my first formal acting class. Yeah. My undergraduate, I majored in communications. I'm so excited. I just hope we get to do a play.
Well, it looks like everyone is here. If you are not here for the introduction to acting class, then you may leave now. So we are not interrupted. Also, if you are here thinking you will learn to sing and dance, you may as well leave too. I am not interested in musical theater. I am an actor and a director of real actors. Even though this is an introductory class at a community college, it is a very demanding class. I am very serious about acting. I have spent many years perfecting my craft, and I will not tolerate anyone not taking my direction seriously. Don't waste my time or the time of genuine acting students. I have something to give you. If you want it, you will do what I say when I ask you to do it. You will listen and participate, and you will succeed, unless you are a total buffoon. Each of our classes this term will be 2 hours in length. There will be 1 restroom break. If you think you are going to be late, don't interrupt us. Stay home. I don't accept excuses. There are no excuses when the curtain goes up. So I don't accept any excuses in my class. Attendance is mandatory. It seems I have intimidated a few of you. Well, think of me as your director. To ensure that our term is successful, I have to be a little intimidating. But we will have fun, and we will become very familiar with each other. One can't participate in our many activities without divulging your true self and hidden soul. Let's start by introducing ourselves. Who'll be first? You are all so bashful. Actors can't be bashful. Any volunteers? Well, then I suppose I will have to start. I started my acting career at the age of 11 in Brunswick, Ohio. I always got the best parts in the church plays. which led me to the local community theater in Akron. I didn't act in high school because I was already on stage and good enough to be well paid, even in Cleveland. I attended Oberlin College where my grandmother graduated. I majored in drama, and then I received my master's degree in theater with emphasizing stage direction. And now I direct all the plays at Blackstone Community College. So if you perform well in this class, I may just cast you in one of our excellent productions. So that is why I am here. I get paid to turn grapes into wine. Well, that's enough about me. Now it's time for you to participate. Tell us your name, what you're all about, and why you're taking this class. And please, don't tell any stories about your pets. I hate pets. You there. Yes, you. Go ahead. Stand up.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm a kindergarten teacher at Morse Elementary. It's my first year teaching. I like working with kids. They're easy to talk to. I live with my Aunt June until I can find a place of my own. I'm a reader, I guess. I go to movies on the weekends, and I've been reading plays lately, and sometimes when I read them, I pretend that I'm a character in the play that I'm reading. And I guess you might think that's kind of weird. You wanted to know why I signed up for the class. I was reading the newspaper and I saw an article about classes offered at Blackstone, and this one kind of shouted out at me. So I thought I'd do something daring for a change. Is that okay? Okay.
You, hotshot. I want to hear about you.
Bob Hanks, out on the Trend on 3rd and Main, downtown. We like to think that we have the finest men's fashion around. I like to say, if it's men's fashion, it's at the Trend. In my spare time, I like to go snow skiing, hang out in my cabin by the lake, and spend time with some interesting people. So why did I take this class? Well, if you must know, I met this young lady last month who told me she'd signed up for it. But wouldn't you know, I've been stood up.
Hi everyone, I'm Darla. I'm really glad to be here. I'm excited to be here. I want to learn everything there is to learn about acting. And I have been acting ever since I was a little girl, because it all started with my mama. She introduced me to a friend from Cleveland, a photographer friend, and he thought I should be a child model. And to do so, I had to take pictures at this children's clothing store. So the next week, Mama takes me to the studio and I try on all these pretty dresses and we get all these pictures. I did get my senior class play, the lead role for that, but I got sick, and Lyndon Moore, she took my role because she was my understudy, and she never did get married, and people think she's probably a lesbian, everybody talks, so anyways, but I don't know. But the reason why I'm here is because my husband seems to think that I have real acting potential, and he wants me to learn to be an actress the right way. And everybody knows that Mrs. Drake is the best director and the best acting instructor in Ohio. So my husband's secretary, Neil's secretary, she signed me up, and here I am.
Thank you, Darla.
Hi, I'm Connor, and basically this is the first step in me getting my Oscar.
You, young man, I want to know why a young man like yourself is here learning about acting.
I'm Kent. I take film classes here. I have a pretty good understanding of film production.
Excuse me, but you need to stand up. Make sure that you project your voice so that we can hear you. We can't hear you.
Sorry. Or was I? Right now, I'm studying techniques used in great films like The Battleship Potemkin, Metropolis by Fritz Lang, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge, and even Federico Fellini's La Strada. I don't really want to be in front of the camera like an actor, but rather a director. So I thought it'd be a good idea to learn about acting so, I could direct actors.
You need something different. This is not a film directing class. Obviously, you're in the wrong place.
But Blackstone doesn't offer any
It doesn't
film.
matter whether Blackstone offers what you want or not. You could always go somewhere else and take a class, or perhaps read a book. You're just not in the right place.
You don't get it. I need this class.
Well, you need some class, yes, all right, but not this one.
You just have something against, like men like me.
God, I am far from homophobic, young man. But try to remember, this is an acting class, not a film directing class. I suppose you have to start somewhere.
I'm Angelica. I'm on a 4.0 roll, and I knew this class would be an easy A. Hi, my name's Sylvia, and it was either this class or public speaking. So here I am.
What's up? I'm Benny. I play soccer for the Blackstone Minotaurs, and I'm on academic probation, so why not?
Hi, I'm Haley. I'm a psychology major, and I thought this would be an interesting class to take, so yeah.
Hey, my name's Byron. I'm a pre-med student. This is gonna fulfill my fine arts credit.
May I come up to the stage, please?
I suppose, if you really want to.
My name is Rosie, or perhaps I should have the stage name of Rosalind. I love to look good, and I love to love good. A film actor is what I aspire to be. On the stage, in front of the camera, showing my fans just how deep my emotions are. Someone should write a play about my life. I would be the star, of course. I would play a starlet who has so many suitors she goes crazy. And then, when I die, in the last scene, all of my men would lie crying at my feet, and the audience would cheer.
I think that's all the time we have for introductions. Please have a seat, Rosalind. I think before we get started with our acting exercises, we will take that restroom break now. So please meet back here after 10 minutes.
She has a lot.
The teacher seemed to have a lot of acting experience.
She has a lot of experience in some way.
So, you're unattached, are you? Would you like to get together after class? You look like a guy who likes to try new things.
Oh, wow. I don't do that. I mean, I don't like you. Guys, I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't go that way.
Oh,
There you go.
thank you. You're so kind. I never seem to have enough change.
It's just a little change. You know, Morgan, I know all about Bob Hanks. He's a member of the Downtown Business Association, so I've heard things. I hate to gossip, but squirrels, we need to look out for each other. I've heard he's a real wolf, if you know what I mean. He just gets what he wants and then moves on. You don't need to be treated like that. So, be careful.
Ah, really? He seems to be coming on to me a little bit, so thanks for the heads up. He certainly seems to be very high on himself.
Hey guys, can I nudge you aside to get some gum? I just can't do without it. Most of these machines don't have a lot of choice. I like cinnamon flavored gum because it's spicy. I like hot stuff and I like spicy mint. Oh, and speaking of hot stuff, did you get a load of that, Bob? I'd like to straddle that.
I think we need to get back to our class, Mrs. Drake, before
Yeah.
she starts without us.
Yeah.
Now we're going to learn how words can be presented in different ways to have many different meanings. What I want you to do is to recite something that you all know so that you're not reading. I want you to recite the Pledge of Allegiance, but I want it so that it shows its true meaning. Now that's far different from how you did it in grade school. Let's see. Kent, let's see how you do it, Mr. Director. This time I'll play the director and you'll be the actor.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the oh damn, I don't remember it. Shoot. I just don't know.
An important thing that all of you must know is that an actor must memorize their lines in a very short period of time. It's difficult enough to express an emotion without having to remember lines. I want you to do it the way I need. Let's do it again.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and to the nation that stands alone. I just can't say it by myself.
Well, What, do you think you're singing a duet or something?
I don't need to put up with this abuse.
Abuse? This is work. Where's your backbone, Mr. Director? Now you know what it's like on the other side of the camera.
I don't need this shit.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm sure that your kindergartners recited it just that way. But can you try again and not sound like you're teaching it to the class?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands.
That's much better. Next, we're going to play an acting game called Experts. It's a practice in improvisation. Improvisation improves your listening capabilities on stage when there's a script involved. One of you will be the interviewer, and two other people will play the two-headed expert. One of the experts only speaks gibberish, and the other expert will interpret the gibberish for the interviewer. Those people who are playing the two-headed expert will wear the two-headed shirt.
I think that Morgan and I would be a great two-headed expert.
No way. I'll go first with Bob as the two-headed expert, and Morgan can be the interviewer.
So, what happens when you want to go different directions?
You are KK Lala.
He says it. We simply move our head in the direction we want to go, and we know which way to move. And it's not hard, but sometimes I trip. We trip.
So how do you get along having two heads?
Iwa Honadada Bawa.
He thinks we get along fine all the time. It's not true. He's a real dork. He makes bad jokes all the time, and I have to listen to him all the time. Yeah, so it's so embarrassing. I never really interpret what he has to say. And he thinks he's got this gift of women. He keeps trying to kiss the secretary, and it's not like I can't see him or anything. I'm like right here. It's not like he can't hide or anything.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. Well, let's have the next group.
So, how do you guys go to the bathroom?
Shout aloud, ding dong, do wah dee doo.
Well, what she says is that usually she goes first and she just sits down. I have to look away. And then she just lets me know when she's done. And then, we do a little pivot as I face the toilet. And then I do my business. Sometimes she has to hold it. And then once I'm done, we turn back around and we wash our hands. And there we go.
Cool. So what do you guys want to be when you grow up?
She says that she wants to be a Victoria's Secret fashion model, and I want to be a dancer.
Cool. So, are you guys single?
She says that she used to have a boyfriend, but we broke up because of another man. And I'm single.
Cool.
All right. Well, that too was very entertaining. Thank you. All right, next group.
So, since you have two heads, how do you get along with each other?
Wah, 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 wah. My other head says we get along, except for deciding what to wear. And she's right, it makes a real challenge deciding what to wear to work in the morning.
So do you go on dates? I suppose you get a lot of offers since you're twins.
Wah, 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 wah.
What? You are so full of crap.
Wah.
You're childish, inexperienced, immature,
Wah.
and homely.
Wah, wah, wah.
You make it very difficult for me to find available,
Wah,
and you're
wah,
always
wah.
hanging around,
Wah.
getting in the way.
Wah, wah, wah.
Bob, are you attached? I'd like to hang out with you for a while. Sister, turn away.
Stop it! Why are you doing this to her? What gives you the right to say such things?
Okay, I think this is getting too personal. We're going to do something else. Take off the shirt and give it to me. We may try this exercise later in the course, after you've progressed. I would like to see what a couple of you can do with a scene from a real play. Bob and Morgan, please come up on the stage.
After you.
This is a short scene from a play called The Courting Seat. It was written in the 1880s by a little-known playwright, Joshua Thorpe. It's all about couples who started their courtship by sitting in the same courting seat. Sometimes it was called the kissing bench or the tete-a-tete, that's French for head-to-head. Remember, the scene is in the Victorian era. Courting was a very formal process then. People in polite society were not as vulgar as they are now. There were rules about the right way to behave. All right, Morgan, if you will take this chair and you will be playing Deborah. Bob, you'll be playing Andrew.
Well, Andrew, it's a surprise to see you here today. I haven't seen you since church at St. John's Sunday last. What's the purpose of your visit to our home?
I've asked permission from your father if I might call on you today, and I am happy to say that he has given me permission to visit you this fine afternoon.
Please hold it right there. We're going to do this again. And Bob, please act like a Victorian gentleman. I mean, I'm sure you've seen movie actors playing such roles. No? Well, let's start again.
Well, Andrew, it's a surprise to see you here today. I haven't seen you since church at St. John's Sunday last. What's the purpose of your visit to our home?
I've asked permission, like I really need his permission, from your father if I might call on you today, and I am happy to say that he has given me permission to hang out with you this fine afternoon.
No, that isn't it. Morgan, you're doing just fine, but Bob, you're acting like this is 1980 instead of 1880. And Bob, please, no improvising. Let's start again where the characters sit on the courting seat.
The deacon's sermon last Sunday was so inspiring when he talked about how we are renewed in the springtime. Did you like it?
Oh, yes, indeed. It made me think of nice things like the sweet smell of flowers down by the pond near my house. Deborah, would you accompany me to the ice cream social next Saturday? I hear the community band will be playing in the town square. I would enjoy it so. I would enjoy it so.
Oh my God!
Just stop. What are you doing, you bastard? You know, sometimes a person can't be cast in a role that is so different from who they really are. And you are certainly no gentleman, that's obvious. Do you even know how to treat a woman, you insensitive, narcissistic scumbag? Women don't don't want men like you hanging all over them, treating them like whores. You don't get it, do you? All you're about is getting laid. Is that why you took this class? Women haven't changed that much, you know. They want a man who will be dependable. They want to depend on them when they need them. And then they want to be left alone when we want to be left alone. We want to be told that we are smart. We want a sensitive man, but a strong man who will get out of our way when we need him to. God, you are clueless. Why do men assume that we want to have sex with them 24 hours a day? That was something, wasn't it? For our next class, I want you to bring in a scene from any play. I will read you for that part as though you were auditioning for the part. So practice. From what I saw tonight, you really need to practice. You don't have to memorize the lines just yet. Until next time.
Hey, Morgan. So do you want me to walk you to your car? There might be some bad people lurking out there at night. It's not like Blackstone's a very good neighborhood.
No, I don't think so. I actually rode my bike in that neighborhood you were just talking about.
I just meant to say that...
I don't know what to tell you, Bob, except that you are really not my type.
What? I'm not her type? Jeez, what the hell does she want from me? What does any of them want from me?
Seems to me you need a pick-me-up. Why don't you join me at Merle's for a brewski? We can go over our lines.
Why not? I do need to go over my Pledge of Allegiance.
You're coming, aren't you? So, have you ever been here before?
No. Can't say that I have.
It's a surprise to see you here today, Bob. I haven't seen you since church at St. John's Sunday last. Tell me, what's the purpose of your visit to our home?
I've asked your father's permission if I might call on you today, and I'm happy to say that he has granted me permission to visit you this fine afternoon.
Well, come and sit down here and we can be more comfortable. The deacon's sermon last Sunday was so inspiring when he talked about how we are renewed in the springtime. Did you like it?
Oh, yes, indeed. It made me think of nice things like the sweet smell of flowers down by the pond near my house. Morgan, would you accompany me to the ice cream social next Saturday? I hear the community band will be playing in the town square. I would enjoy it so if you would be by my side.
Bob, you're so forward. If people saw us together, they might think we're a real couple. What will my mother's friends think?
I want them to think we're a couple. We are a couple, aren't we, Morgan? I've grown so fond of you over these past few years. Can we be a real couple?
Of course we can, Bob.
Morgan, may I? May I kiss you?
Please do. And do so quickly before my mother returns.
Where in the hell does he think he's going?
You care about where he's going.
Fucker.
So far away from home, so just relax, brother, brother. You're not a suave mother jumper. You make me laugh, brother, brother. Smoke that peace pipe